Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty. It is Tuesday, kind of late morning, February 18th, of course. We are tracking this winter storm, which is pushing through the region. I just went out, got a coffee. So, I was checking the roads. I just like to play in the snow, but the roads are going downhill fast. It is one of those snows because of the wind that there are some clear patches because where the wind can blow the dry snow off because it's such a dry, powdery snow. Some of the roads, there's segments that it's clear, and then there's segments that it is completely covered. But if you don't have to be out today, definitely don't. Weather 2020 video, I'll give you an update now, and I'll give you an update later. Of course, I'll be at KOAM News tonight, 5, 6, 9, and 10. May work from home, just so I don't have to get out on this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Huge shout out to my boy Superior Roofing and Construction, four-state premier roofing contractor. They're local to Joplin, Missouri, but they service all of Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. So if you have roofing needs, give them a call. All right, so let's dig into this. I have had to make some adjustments just because I was talking about this last night at 9, 10 o'clock. This storm is coming in slower. So that's why I was trying to tell people, don't freak out if you get up at 7, 8, 9 o'clock. And there's not a whole bunch of snow out there because our heavier bands are going to be during the afternoon. So we're going to cover all that. But, of course, winter storm warnings. It's brutally cold out there right now. It's 12 at my house, so that ups those snow ratios. But winter storm warnings, Wichita, Pittsburgh, Joplin, Kansas City, West Plains, Springfield, Bentonville, all the way down toward Little Rock, Arkansas. A lot of the areas that have been picking up sleet, eastern parts of Oklahoma, and a little bit of freezing rain. They've had just tremendous road issues in eastern parts of Oklahoma. But this storm system finally now is starting to get going. Look at the heavier bands of snow. So it's getting after it toward Wichita, Hutchinson, Dodge City. But you can see these bluer bands really starting to pick up. Look at this. Northeastern parts of Oklahoma into northwestern Arkansas, southwestern Missouri. So the snow rates are really going to start to go up. Now, once you get north of Pittsburgh, it's very light. Not much going on in Nevada. You guys are the ones that are going to take a shot from this storm, kind of moving in a little bit later. Now, it lasts a little bit longer, but northern counties here, you guys are going to take that shot because you're not going to see as much snow. But really getting after it, Fredonia, Independence, Columbus, Joplin, Miami, Veneta, and continuing to pick up across the region. Much lighter, pretty much your bands are done in Kansas City for now, but you're going to get more, which is going to be rotating in late this morning into the afternoon. Starting to taper off a little bit in central Kansas, but all this, let me loop this here. All this is still developing back toward Dodge City and is going to head in. And then you have the freezing rain and sleet southeast of Oklahoma, just south of Fort Smith. So you're getting a lot of sleet mixing in Fort Smith, and then just now getting going in northwestern parts of Arkansas. All right, let's go through the day. Look at the heavier bands. So really south of Pittsburgh, south of Lamar, that's where these bands are going to set up. See how you have these darker bands? And it doesn't mean it's going to set up right here, but it's within those bands that we are going to get those areas that have the higher accumulations. Outside of these bands, it's going to be kind of light to moderate snow. And then, of course, you got sleet in the southern counties. As we go through the afternoon, here's 5 p.m. Snow starting to taper. Kansas City, Topeka, Wichita. It's much lighter, but still pretty good banding going on. Coffeyville, Joplin, Springfield, Bentonville, West Plains really picking up. St. Louis, Tulsa, you're in pretty good bands. Fort Smith, you're in that weird spot where you're going to be half sleet, half snow. Of course, that lowers your amounts, but still, you're going to have a lot of winter weather. Jonesboro starting to get into the action at that point in time. Let's continue through the evening. Still banding going on from Springfield to Branson, Bentonville. Snow starting to taper a little bit. Southeastern Kansas. And then we still have our sleet mess. Once you get down through Arkansas, and then once you get down toward about Texarkana, it's mainly all rain. All right, let's continue through the evening. Snow continues to push south and east, but you still have your banding. Fort Smith, Bentonville to West Plains, Jonesboro. St. Louis, you're kind of on the north edge. Jeff City, you're also on the north edge. Kansas City, you're dry at this time. But you got to remember, it's so cold out there that the clouds, especially on the back edge of the snow, is going to try to squeeze out every single snowflake. So even when the snow looks like it's almost done, it's going to squeeze out every single flake. So That's why we will at least get some decent accumulations. All right, temperatures near zero for everybody tonight. Bitterly cold. We're talking wind chill factors minus 20 to minus 25. So if you don't have to go out, don't do it. As we go into Wednesday afternoon, look at this. High temps 11, 12, 13, 14 degrees. And that is just about it. All right, so I've adjusted snowfall, the heaviest band, a little bit farther south because of this little bit of a southern shift, and also because it has come in a little bit later. So again, Kansas City, I still think you'll end up in that 3 to 6. Better chance for 6 on the south side of the city. Northeast side, better chance for 3. Wichita, 6 to 9. Chanute, 6 to 9 inches. Nevada, 6 to 9. So you guys, I've dropped you a couple inches just due to the system coming in a little bit later. 3 to 6. So Tulsa, I got you 6 to 9. Fort Smith, you're in that weird sleet area, sleet snow. But I'm going to put from really Grand Lake, Bentonville, Fayetteville, Monette, Joplin, Pittsburgh, probably close to 9. Joplin. So now I always tell people, everybody sees the 13. I want you guys to see the 9 because I really think, and this is what I was saying yesterday, I think most of us 9 or 10 inches with isolated 11, 12, 13, 14 inch amounts. We're still on par with that, but everybody sees the 13. You don't look at the 9, and that's where I'm kind of shooting. So 9 to 10, isolated 11, 12, 13 inch amounts. Monette, Springfield, Branson, all the way over toward West Plains, Poplar Bluff, Jonesboro. I think you're closer into the 6 to 9 inch range. All right, guys, I enjoy this, so I'm going to be on top of this. I'll give you guys another video update a little bit later, but I hope you guys have a fantastic day and stay warm. Oh, drip your pipes as well.